Good morning, students. Good morning, all of you. Today we are started the lecture about the fraction, decimal fraction. Today we learned about the decimal fraction. So let's start. So today we learned about the sixth standard mathematics decimal fractions. Today we, in last previous lesson, you learned about the fraction, operations on fractions. Today we learned about the decimal fractions. Decimal fractions. So in this unit, we are learn about the addition and subtraction of decimal fractions. So there are different types of fractions. In this lesson, we learned about the decimal fractions. Decimal fractions, and there are two operations. We are learning about the two operations on decimal fractions. That is the addition and subtraction. Clear? And then next, we learned about the place value of decimal fractions. So numbers having the digits, different types of digits, 6 digit, 4 digit, 5 digit, and they're having the place. So the place value of the decimal fractions, we are learned about the place value of decimal fractions. Okay. So now see, here are the some fraction. I'm given the some fractions here. The first fraction is, what is the first fraction? Read this fraction. Hello. Hello, students.
Miss, this is common fractions.
I know common fraction, but you have to read this fraction. This fraction is 3 upon 5. This fraction is 3 upon
3 upon 5.
Next one is
3 upon 5. 14 upon 9. And next one is 60 upon 25.
Very good, very good. Now the next is decimal fractions. Now unmute. Sorry, mute now. Now the next one is decimal fraction. Now this is the 5 upon 10. Next is 56 upon 100. 56 upon 100. And next one is 3,326 upon 1,000. 3,326 upon 1,000. Clear? So these are called common fraction and these are called decimal fraction. What is the difference? What is the difference between these two fractions? Hello? Can you see the difference? Common fractions and decimal fraction. What is the difference here in both the fractions? Anyone? Hello? What is the difference? This fraction.
Common fraction is small, different fraction is big.
Okay. Small, big, no. So see the denominator. See the denominator. Here denominator is 5. Here is 9. And here is 25 in common fraction. Sorry. In decimal fraction, here is the 10, 100, 1000. Here is 10, 100 and 1000. Here are the power of 10. In the decimal fractions, denominator place, there is the power of 10. Means there will be the 0 is add to 10. Here the 10, here the 0, and here also 3 0. How many zeros are here? 1. Clear? How many zeros are here? 1. How many zeros are
1,
here? How many?
2.
Yeah. And how many zeros are here? 3 0. How many zeros are here? 3 0. So in decimal fractions, always there are the power of 10. And in common fraction, there is no the power of 10. But you can common fraction convert into decimal fraction also. Now this is the common fraction, 3 upon 5, 14 upon 9, 16 upon 25. This common fraction you can convert into decimal fractions also. But this is known as the decimal fraction, those having the power of 10. Okay, understood? Now the decimal fraction you can show in this two way. This is called also decimal fraction and this is also. So 0.5, 0.5. Next one is, read the next. Read this one fraction. 0.56, 0.56. Now 3.326. This dot is called point. 3.326. 3.326. Understood? So this is called the power of 10. This is the power of 10. So our number system is based on these numbers. 10, 100, 1000, 10,000. Clear? So this is called the power of 10. This is called the power of 10. So the number having the power of 10 on the denominator place is called decimal fraction. Is called decimal fraction. A fraction where the denominator, the bottom number, is power of 10, such as 10, 100, 1000, etc. Decimal fraction can write with the decimal point. So I show you. Back page. Decimal fractions. Okay. So the decimal fraction can write with the decimal point. Decimal point. See here. In this two way. In this decimal fraction is the decimal point. This is the decimal point. In this two way, you can show the decimal fraction can write with the decimal point, which make it easier to do calculation like addition and subtraction, multiplication of fraction. So with the help of, because we can't add this the type of the fraction. Decimal fraction, when you want to add the fractions, decimal fractions, you can easily add this decimal point fractions. Any decimal point hoga, so you can easily add, subtract and multiplication. You do the operation on decimal fractions. Clear? Decimal fraction can write with the decimal point. Decimal point, understood all of you? Which make it easier to do calculation like addition, subtraction, multiplication of fraction. Student will able to understand method of addition and subtraction of decimal fractions. So now very clear. Now all of you understood what is the difference between the common fraction and decimal fractions. Decimal fraction and common fractions. All of you understood? Hello students. Understood all of you? The difference between the decimal fractions. Decimal fraction and common fraction. Now next, how we place so ye common fraction, in the common fractions 3 upon 5 is it common fraction, and these are the decimal fractions. Understood? Hello students. Understood all of you the difference between common fractions and decimal fractions? Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Very good. So decimal fraction and common fractions are very important. And in this chapter, we learned about the decimal fractions. And decimal fractions, this point is called decimal point. This point is called decimal point. This point is called decimal point. 0.5 na. So that point is called decimal point, and after decimal point, there are the decimal places. After decimal point, there are the decimal places. Point after numbers is called the decimal places. Now the decimal place is here 5. Now here the decimal place is 5 and 6. 5 and 6. Now in this number, decimal places 3, 2, and 6. Decimal point after the numbers are the decimal places. These are the decimal places. 56.5, point after 3, 2, 6 are called the decimal places. The concept is clear. Decimal point and decimal places. And this is also decimal fraction. And this is the fraction with decimal points. Decimal point, decimal fractions. Now, this is the number. We place the number. So number having the places. So this number, every number, the number is 3,560. This number is 3,560. These number having the different places. You already learned this, place value, face value. Now this number on which place? 3 on which place? Hello?
1000 place.
Very good. 3 on 1000 place. And 5 on which place?
100 place.
So the 6 on 10th place and 0 on 1's place. So this 3's value is 3000. This 3's value is 3000. Okay. This 5's value is not only 5, 100, 20 will be add. 500. The 5's value is 500. This 6 value is 60. This 6 value is 60. And 1's value is will be the 1, 0. Clear? These are the place of the normal number, common numbers. Now next we see the number. Now I am given the number here, 378.234. When you are reading the decimal fraction, listen. Now when you are reading the decimal fraction, you have to read the number as it is, according to their place. Now this 3 on which place? 100 place. This 7 on which place? 10th place. And this 8 on the unit place, 1's place. Clear? So when you are reading the numbers, you can read before the decimal point as it is. Means 378 after point 234. How you will read? 378.234. 378.234. Okay. Now see the places. Hundreds, tens, units, tenths, hundreds, and thousands. Now this is the part of 10th part of the number. This is the 10th part. This is the 100th part. And this is the 1000th part. Clear? 10th part, 100th part, and 1000th part. Now the number is, read the number. Anyone can read the number? Anyone? Try to read the number. Hello? 378.234.
Can I read?
Yeah, sure. Read.
.234.
Yeah, 378.234. Now you know the places. This is on 100 place. Digits. Now 3 digit on which place? 100 place. 3 on which place? 100 place. 7 on tens place means 70. 8 on unit place means no zero. Single number. So single digit. So is it 8? Now the next one. Now this is the 10th. 2 on which place? 10th part. 10th part of 2 parts. Means 2 upon 10. 10th part. 2 on which place? 10th place. That's why 2 upon 10. So I already taught you that you can write the decimal fraction in 2 ways. 2 upon 10 and 0.2. 0.2, why? Point have given here. Here is the 1 0. Here only 1 0. So point after we want only 1 digit. If here is the 1 0, means after point, decimal point after, we want 1 digit only. So already here 1 digit. So point after we wrote here 2. So we write here 2. Okay. So the 10th part of the, this is on which place? 10th place. Now the 3 digit. Now the 3 digit on which place? 100 place. Means 1 upon 100. 100 they say 1 part. Out of 100, here is the 1 part. So out of 100, how many parts are here? 3 parts. Okay. Now here you can write 3 upon 100. 3 upon 100. You will write the 3 on the numerator place. 3 upon 100. So here how many zeros are here? How many zeros are here? 100 having how many zeros? How many zeros are there? Hello students.
2.
Very good. 2 zeros. That's why after decimal point, we want the 2 digits because 2 zeros are here. But 3 is only single digit number. So that's why we have taken 1 0. That's why we have taken 1 0. So 0.03. So the decimal fraction you convert 0.03. 0.03. So 3 upon 100. Now that is convert into decimal point. Decimal point में हम लोग ने convert किया है 0.03. Clear? Because here was the 2 0. So we have to want after decimal point 2 digit. After decimal point 2 digit. That's why we have taken 1 0. And decimal point after also we want the 0. That's why we have taken another 0. Now next one. Thousands place. 1 upon 1000. 1 upon 1000. So the 1000 place, which digit on the thousands place? Which digit on the thousands place? Yes. Which digit on the thousands place?
4.
Very good. So the 4 fraction will be decimal fraction in the fraction form. 4 upon 1000. 4 upon 1000. So 1000 out of 4 parts. Out of the 1000, we will take the 4 parts, means 4 upon 1000. 4 upon 1000. Now how many zeros are here? 1000 having how many zero? Thousands. How many zeros are there? 3 0. Very good. How many zeros are there? 3 0. यहाँ पे कितने zero है? 3 0. That's why the 4 upon 1000. 4 upon 1000. So the 4 upon 1000, 3 0. So after decimal point after we want 3 digits. After decimal point, we want 3 digit because here are the 30. 1000 having the 30. That's why after decimal point, we want the 3 digits. So here is the 4 1 digit. So that's why to make them 3 digit, decimal point after we added 1 and 20. So before the 4 we added the 20. Then now how many digits are here? After decimal point, how many digits are here? How many digits? 1, 2 and 3. 1, 2 and 3. How many digits are here? 3 digits. Yeah. So this is the rule. When the thousands part is there, after decimal point, we have to know, we want the 3 digits. If they are the hundreds parts, after point, we want 2 digits after decimal point. So in the 10th parts, after decimal point, we want the 1 digit. Clear? Is it clear? So this is about the place value of the decimal fraction. This is the place value of the decimal fractions. So decimal fractions may you want to show the 100, tens, unit, tenths, hundreds and thousands part. The place value of this digits. 3's place value. 3's place value. What is the 3's place value? Now you will give the answers. 3's place value, 300. 3 on which place? 300. 7 on which place? 7's place value. 7's place value, 70. 7's place value, 70. 8's place value, 8. Now this digit showing the 2. But the place value of that digit is 0.2. 2 upon 10 or 0.2. Now this 3 digit place value. Now here 3 digits are same. But this 3's place value and this 3's place value is the different. This 3's place value is 300. This 3's place value is 300 and this 3's place value is 0.03. 0.03. See the difference. Numbers look like same, but the place value is the different. This 3's place value 300. This 3's place value is 0.03. Clear? Till here, understood all of you? I think so. So next. So this is the place value, and now we learned about how to add the decimal fraction, how to add the decimal fractions. Wait, students, just. Now the addition and subtraction of decimal fraction. So in this next unit, we are learned about addition and subtraction, how to add and how to subtract the decimal fractions. So here the some example. Now we will try to add this fraction. This is 23.18 and 3.058. So we using the best way of addition of decimal fractions. First thing should do, make both the decimal fractions like. Means here after decimal fraction, how many digits are here? 23.18. How many digits are here? 2 digits. After decimal point, how many decimal places? 2 decimal places. And in this number, how many decimal places? 3. How many decimal places? 3. So if you want to add the numbers, when you want to add the numbers, decimal fractions, so you have to make them like fractions. So you have to add here 1 0. Then it will be the same decimal places. So if you add here 0 in 23.180, so here will be the 3 digits and here will be the 3 decimal places. Clear? So the 3.058 has the 3 decimal places. How many decimal places are here? 1, 2, 3. Decimal point after the numbers are called after places is called decimal places. So how many decimal places are here? 1, 2, and 3. And how many decimal places are here? 2. How many decimal places are here? 2. Understood? So we have to make the equal, like places. So next. So to make them like, we can write 23.18 23.18 as 23.180. So then both the decimal fraction will be like 3.058. 3.058. Now both the fractions are like same. Now 23.180, because here was the only 2 decimal places and here was 3. That's why we have taken extra 0. We added the 0 to this 8 digit decimal places. We added the 1 0. Now both decimal fractions are like. See how to add. Once they are like, just have to place numbers vertically. Now arrange the numbers as it is. Now arrange the numbers 23.180. Now 3 on which place? 3 is it tens? 3 is it tens? What is the 3's place value? 3's place value? Give me the answer. 3's place value? 3 is it on tens place? 3 is it on tens place? 3 one digit number, na? So that's why you have to write on unit place. Don't write the 3 on this under the 2. Because this place of tens. This place of tens.
3 is units.
Yeah. 3 was only unit. Single digit number is unit. So you have to write under on the unit place. On the unit place. That's why we write the 3 here. Then decimal point. Now listen. Decimal should be right in the vertical in the same sequence. Numbers should be right in the proper places. Now the 1 on the 10th place. 5, this is the 100th place and this is the 1000th place. Clear? So now you can easily add the numbers because here was the 2 decimal places. So we added the 0. Now you can easily add the numbers. Now 0 plus 8, 0 plus 8, 0 plus 8, 8. 0 plus 8, 8. 8 plus 5, 8 plus 5, 13. So 3 will be here and 1 carrying over. So 1 plus 1, 2. Then 3 plus 3, 6. And the 2 as it is 2. So what is the answer? 26.238. 26.238. 26.238. Clear? In this way, we add the decimal fractions. So this is the rule. Decimal fraction should be like. Should be like. Understood? Now we learn the, while writing the second number under first, we have to make sure that the decimal point come exactly one under the other. One under the other. The tens place of the second number is under the tens place of the first. So on the hundreds and thousand place. So numbers you should write, arrange in this way. So they should be on the proper place. Tens place number will be on the tens place. 100 place numbers should be on the 100.
Thousand place.
Yeah. Next. Now we learned about the addition. Now we see the addition method just like the same. Subtraction also same method when we are subtraction of decimal fraction. Subtraction of decimal fractions. Now here is the number 24.15. 24.15 and 2.008. So first number is 24.150. 24.150 we wrote here. Then next number is 2. So 2 also, is it not 2-digit number? This is a single digit number. So this is, we will write here. That's why we write here 2 on the tens place. Sorry, unit place, ones place. So 2 we write here. Then 0 on the, which place is it? This place, point after which place? On which place? 10th place. This is the 100th place. And this is the 1000th place. So we wrote the number here. Now the 0, you are not able to minus from the 8 from the 10. 8 from the 0. That's why we are borrowing from 5. So we are out here 10. 10 minus 8. 10 minus 8, 2. 10 minus 8, 2. So we are borrow 1 tens to the unit. So here will be 4. Here will be 4. That's why we write here 4. Clear? 1 minus 0, 1. 1 minus 0, 1. 4 minus 2. 4 minus 2, 2. And 2 as it 2. So in this way, we subtract the decimal fraction. We subtract the decimal fraction. So what is the answer? 22.142. 22.142. 22.142. The subtraction of this decimal fraction is clear. How to subtract? Now the next is word problem. Here is the word problem. Avinash traveled 42 kilometer 365 meters by bus. 42 kilometer and 365 meters by bus. 12 kilometer and 460 meter by car and walk 640 meters. How many kilometers did he travel altogether? So this is the word problem. So word problem, they have given the numbers in the decimal fraction. So write your answer in decimal fraction. Now here. So kilometer by car, by walk. So 42. Travel 40 by bus and 12 kilometer and 460 meters by the. Now the kilometers and meters, that is we are showing in the decimal point. So kilometer, decimal point before the numbers are kilometers, and this side decimal places are the convert into meters. smallest unit. This is the kilometer and the smallest unit is meter. So 42.365 by bus and 12 kilometer and 460 by the car and 640 meters only by the walk. So in this way, we add the number 5 plus 0, 0, 5. 6 plus 6, 12. 12 plus 4, 16. So 16 here. 3 plus 4, 7. 1 will be the carrying over. So total is 6 plus 4, 10. 10 plus 3, 13. And 13 plus 1, 14. So 4 is here. 1 carrying over. 2 plus 2, 4. 4 plus 1, 5. Now the 4 plus 1, 5. So this is answer is 55.465. In this way, the word problem we added. In this way, we added the kilometers and meters. So in the decimal point, 55 are the kilometers. 55 are the kilometers and 465 decimal point after meters. Kilometer, how many distance altogether? Altogether, that's why we added the numbers. And the answer is how many total distance he traveled? How many total distance he traveled? How many total distance he traveled? 55.465. 55 kilometers and 465 meters. 455 kilometer and 465 meters total distance Avinash traveled. So the answer of this, how many kilometers did he travel altogether? So how many distance he traveled altogether? How many distance? 55 kilometer and 465 meters. 55 kilometers and 465 meters. Understood? Understood, students? In this way, we add the word problems.
Yes, miss.
Very good. So the decimal fractions, we added the word problems of the decimal fractions. This is called the decimal fraction. So all of you understood about the decimal fractions, adding, subtraction. In this chapter, we learned about the addition and subtraction of the decimal fractions. Addition and subtraction of decimal fractions. Any doubt? Clear, all of you, the decimal fractions and common fractions difference? These are about?
Yes, teacher.
Very good. Addition and subtraction of decimal fractions and place value of decimal fraction. I don't know. So, understood now, na? So, thank you. Just wait.
Hello, ma'am. Shall I close?
Yeah, ma'am. Yeah.
Oh,
thank you, everyone. Yeah.